Hey everyone, so I'm actually on the floor so I can walk through my hair twist or hair braid tutorial that I'd posted about the other day on my Jon Renau Carrie wig. And I use a wig head on a base, so if you have one of these, this is great, and you'll need T-pins. So if you don't know what T-pins are, they're these really cool little pins to pin your wig onto the wig head. If you don't have one of these and you have one of these regular stands, then that's fine. So I've included the stocking wig cap on this so that this little round bit doesn't keep coming off. It doesn't keep snagging onto my wigs on the inside. So if you have one of these, that's great too. So I'm going to demonstrate this on the floor so that I can hold this guy in between my legs just like this. So this is the previous braid that I did, and I'll unbraid that for you guys to see what it looks like. All it has is just a bunch of bobby pins stuck into the back and yeah, secured into the inside of the wefts to create this kind of hairdo. So if you're using a topper or if you're using a full lace wig or a hand-tied wig, you can still do this. You don't want to pierce your cap or the material underneath, and I can demonstrate a way that you can do that by kind of like sewing the bobby pin into the braid itself, so into the hair backwards, so that you can make it stick. So let me take the T-pin out. Sorry. Yep. So there are 3 lines on the front of this cork head. The middle is the middle of my face, so my nose, it mimics that exactly. And I try and put the ear tabs parallel to the side of the wig cap, if you can. Yeah, I mean, ideally you want it to be as straight as possible. If you're using this, you kind of have to guess where the middle is, but do your best and try and find the exact middle of your face so that your part is right down the center. So that looks about right to me. Yep. So put the T-pins through the ear tabs, make sure the cap is nice and tight on your wig head, and then I will also put one in the very, very back. So essentially you can do this on every single hair type, synthetic or human hair. And yes, let's get started. I want to find the part, the center part. So I like my braids to right down the middle as much as you can. I mean, if there's a bit of a bump in your wig or what have you, you can, you know, wet it down a little bit. I just work with dry hair and dry wigs. So I like it down the middle so that there's 2 kind of braids like that. So what I try and do is find where I want the hair to stop. So I like some of these pieces in the front, and I know that I want my braid to go on top of the mono top, so not on the wefting. So on this one specifically, I'll follow the mono top and around that little area, and I'll separate the hair. I will clip all that hair away because I know that this is the hair that I want to use. And then what I'll do on this side is just pull all of this back for now so that I'm not grabbing onto any of that hair. So all you need to do, and you can use your comb, you can use your finger, is grab a little section from the front. So I pull the rest back. If you don't want a lot of volume in the front, start a little bit further back and grab more hair. So I say this because you'll see that in my braids, I start a little bit closer up front because I want a bit more poof in the top. But again, just play around and see what you like and what works for you. So I have pulled this very healthy chunk from the front. This one is probably about 1 inch deep. You could go less. Yeah, about that much. That works. So the idea behind this is to separate into 2. And you want your outer bit to go over. That's all it is. So essentially you've got that. Grab a bit more hair with the hair that you just flicked over and twist. That's it. So that's the basics of this look, is grabbing the hair you twisted, twist it on top. And that's the kind of braid that you get. So let me do it this way. You can do this on your bio hair really, really easily, and you just twist. The tighter you go, the flatter it will be, but as you go, you'll see, so I'm going to push this down so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, as you go, you can see that I'm creating this kind of twisty little lock in the back. So once that's done and you get it to the desired length, grab a bobby pin. Oh gosh, I lost all my bobby pins. So grab a bobby pin, and the way that I usually put in the first bobby pin is I grab the hair from underneath, I open the bobby pin, I use that little jagged bit underneath, so grab it and kind of go up into the hair. So for now it's messy, but what we'll do is we'll connect both of those at the very end. So I will try and do the same thing on the other side, and then we will start connecting. So grab your little same amount of hair, separate it, and what you want to do is twist the opposite way of this side so that you've got both braids. My braids will go inwards rather than outwards. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So now you've got both your twists, right? And you want to connect these two twists together. Grab your two twists together. I twist it like that. Just make a nice little twisty bun in the back of the head. Doesn't need to be neat. Can be very, very messy. And let me find some bobby pins that are under my legs. So you just want to pin those into the base of the head. So that's your messy bun. You can fix that. You can make it like a nice rosette. So let's go to the front. So I want this to be a bit more voluminous. So I'll just quickly loosen up these twists. And as you can see, it's giving me a lot more body. So that's it. And there are your twists. And with a little bun in the back. So if you don't like the bun, you can tie it into a ponytail. You can tie it into a plait. But I quite like that little messy bun. And I think it looks nice. But it's such an easy style, and it should take you only literally a few seconds. And if I didn't mention, I'm actually wearing Jon Renau Brooklyn today in Martini, and I'm wearing it with a new headband that I purchased from my local dollar store. So this was actually not $1, it was $6. But yeah, it's a cute little satin headband, and it's not tied in my head, which I love. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing on my head if you wanted to know as well. I'll try this on for you and I will finish the video. Okay, so this is what it looks like on me. You can pull more hair out, you can go further in, it's up to you. But these are my messy twists. So yes, I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial. Bye.